Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy and welcome back to another episode of Little Busters. So let's jump right back in. We are going to wander. Oops, I also forgot to turn down uh my volume here. Oh no, I didn't. Never mind. Seeking a strong opponent, I wander around the campus. Alright, let's see. Haruka. No thank you. Alright, let's see. Between Kumari and Kyosuke, I believe. Oh, Kumari. Rin and Kengo. Probably Kengo. Because he is super strong right now. Oh, Rin! Oh, Jesus. I guess this is enough wandering about. I sat on my desk and began today's homework. I didn't really feel like doing it, thinking it was for Masato's sake, who was in the middle of training. If only he'd set aside some time he spent on his foolish stuff to study diligently. I think I should try talking sense into him for once. Masato isn't an idiot. He's a muscle idiot. You leave the muscle part off and his idiocy will vanish along with it. I decided to stop thinking about nonsense and study seriously. Then I heard a knock at the door. It can't be Masato. I stood up and opened the door. Nai-san! It was Kood's cheerful voice. What's up? Today's classes were tough. It does seem a bit biased when a certain someone is always called on. But it's the roll of the dice. It can't be helped. I think it's worrisome enough if a teacher's rolling dice in class. Maybe it's a lie that God doesn't play dice. That aside, was there something you wanted? Ah, yes! She clasped her hands together and told me. My roommate's been decided. We're busy sorting her things now. Ah, I see. She's moving in this weekend. The dorm head is going to provide us some extra furniture, it seems. But your room's already furnished, isn't it? Yes, but she says she's going to give us some extra things made by... She placed a finger on her cheek, trying to remember something. Made by the Furniture Club. I've never heard of that club. I heard the club closed down last year after the last seniors graduated, but we can freely use their work as long as we have permission. That's good to know. I think I should look for something for me, too. So I'd like you to help, but is that okay with you? She clasped her hands and looked up at me. I don't think so. There's still homework. Sorry, Kood. I'm not done with my homework yet. Is that so? Looking at her pitiful face made me want to take that back, but... I understand. Don't worry about me. Go finish your homework. She answered with a smile before I could say anything, so I could only nod vaguely in return. Suddenly, someone poked me in the back. It was Rin. Eh? What, Rin? I feel sorry for her. Since that was even coming from Rin, I obviously had to rethink my actions. Kood, let me help you. I called out to Kood, who was already on her way out. Is that okay? Yeah, I could do my homework later tonight. Although Kyosuke and everyone else will come over in the evening. Really? Thank you very much. She jumped a little in delight. Yup, Rin will help too. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. Alright. What? If it's come to this. Rin-san, you're here as well. Good evening. Good evening. She poked her head out from behind my back. Can you come help too, Rin? It'd be wonderful if Rin-san helped too. She presently nodded. Thank you very much. How about we meet right afterwards in front of the girls' dorm? Yep, that's fine. And she suddenly realized. Uryu help me? A monotone voice like always. I smiled ironically and answered, Okay. Thanks, Oru. She bowed her head quickly. Cood returned to the girls' dorm. She leaned on my arm as though she was exhausted. You did well. That's just the beginning. Well, she was right. There were still some things to arrange in Cood's room, so in order to clean it up, we headed to her room. In the room was a standard bed, complete with a bed quilt of girly design. There were various books and other small things piled up atop the desk. The last time I was here, there was just a blank, cream-colored wall, but this time a calendar and other things were hanging on it. Rin was looking at different things in the room with curiosity. Indeed, there were a lot of strange items in Cood's room. What's this? There was something that resembled a checkered pocket of blue and white colors. On closer inspection, it wasn't really a single cloth. Blue and white patches were sewn together. This is Patrick now, son. I made it myself. Is it weird? Oh, I see. There's nothing weird about it. There were empty cardboard boxes piled up in the corner. I'll crush the cardboard boxes for you. Yes, please. I was ripping the duct tape from the cardboard boxes and crushing them. Ricky, what should I do with this? Amongst all the boxes, there was one that wouldn't open. The sticky tape on the gray-colored box didn't seem to want to come off. This is, She tilted her head. This box is... Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. She shook her head. It's okay not to open it, I think. I see. I'll put it under the desk then. Yes, thank you very much. I confirmed and resumed crushing the boxes. I also took newspapers out of the boxes, which had served as packing material. They looked like English newspapers. She was looking at the newspaper with a serious look. How unusual. Rin-san, can you read this? She couldn't possibly run away, so she just kept standing there firmly. That's amazing. I don't understand them at all. Rin-san, I respect you. Having gotten the wrong impression, Cood kept on talking, and the stiffened Rin was just opening and closing her mouth without saying a word. The last time she was with Cood, she also ended up in a similar condition. Speaking of which, are we going to see the furniture today? I came to Rin's rescue by changing the topic. I think we should do it tomorrow. I'd forgotten we had to throw the boxes away. Is that inconvenient for you, Naoi-san? No, I'm fine with that. I folded the English newspapers. An article on the cover caught my eye. Novaya Tabima Tenua. I somehow managed to read the Latin characters, but the meaning remained a mystery. You two, please lend me a hand. Okay. I was finished with crushing the boxes and tossed them together with the newspapers in the garbage can. She was unfolding something that resembled a tapestry. What's this? Whoa! When I opened the scroll, it unfolded, rolling around and round for a long time. Why an Edo period print? This is cool. Is it? I'm not sure why it caught her interest. My grandfather told me to hang it somewhere. This is Kiyonaga-san's work. He wishes me to become like the lady in the picture. But that's impossible for me, she said while fiddling with her hair. But for Rin-san it might be possible. She fell into a dreamy state. This is cool. Yes, this is very stylish and cool. She blushed again. That aside, I think her hairpin has a very pretty design. And also, this person moves around during the night. No way, moves around. Yes, her eyes look around like this. No, that can't be. And sometimes, she looks over this way. Huh? By the way, her eyes only move when I wake up in the middle of the night. Wonderful Japan. Aren't you seeing things because you're half asleep? Huh. Rin huddled in the corner. That's right, she doesn't like scary stories. Rin-san, is something wrong? She shook her head. Well, it won't munch on you at least, so don't worry. She reluctantly came back. So, where do you want to hang it? I think I should ask my roommate's opinion. Alright, let's set it aside for now. Yes, let's! What's this? It was like a small wooden table. Somewhat cylindrical. Oh, that's a pillow! A pillow? It was my grandfather's favorite pillow, it seems. My neck hurts from it. Isn't it completely useless? That's why I want to buy a new pillow. Were you always using this pillow back home? Only when grandfather was home. She answered with a serious look. I see. Huh, what's that? A calligraphy set? To top it all off, it came with a number of stupidly big ink bottles as well. Ah, this is a pen made from the hair of Ermine's tail, or of an Ermine's tail. Do you do calligraphy? Just a little. My grandfather told me to take notes in class with that. Impossible. That's completely impossible. You're right. I still keep it on my desk, though. I groaned, looking at the set, paperweight, inkstone, and everything else. Is this strange after all? She murmured. No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. It's just, anyone who buys that kind of stuff must be crazy about Japan. So I've just come to realize how much Cood's grandfather loved Japan. With all these things in the room, it's like the room of some foreigner who's got the wrong idea, isn't it? I don't hate it. Actually, I rather like it. She went on while intensely examining a pretty amber-colored comb. Her face was expressionless as she stared at the comb. This is how I look after all. It must seem weird. There was no emotion in her words. She just seemed a little heartbroken, looking downward. That's why I wasn't sure how to answer right away. That's not true. Cood is Cood. She's a citizen of the same country as we are on the inside. Just her appearance is different. But how she herself felt about that difference, I had no way of knowing. She raised her head, hearing my words. Thank you very much, Nai-san. It was her usual smiling face. Did my bland words manage to bring out her smile again? No, that's not it. That can't be right. Just as I was thinking this, Rin stared at Cood's face. Yes, what is it? To be honest, I can't read English. That must be about the newspaper from earlier. She was worried about it. Is that so? My misunderstanding was making you troubled. I'm sorry. No! She instinctively bowed in apology. No! They were bowing repeatedly, apologizing to one another. A difference? Even while looking at this charming scene, for some reason, what Coot said earlier still lingered in my heart. Well, it's nice having Rin on standby outdoors, but there's nothing for her to do. Let's tell her to go inside then. Well, we'll think of something. Meow. Are you hungry? Rin was talking to a cat. Oh, there's nothing left. Someone's here. Sasasagawa Sasami. She's met her again. What kind of insidious plot are you scheming today in such a place? I'm not scheming anything. Then, are you going back to the dormitory? I am. Wait up. She stopped her. Can you tell me Miyazawa's favorite meal? You sure are popular. His favorite meal? Tell her it's instant yakisoba without draining the hot water. Yes, the yakisoba without draining the hot water. She cringed a bit. Not draining off the hot water is ecological. She somehow bought into it. However, I wonder what sauce mixed with hot water would taste like. Have you ever tried it yourself? I haven't. It is just something Masato made up, so he doesn't make it in the first place. Are you making a fool out of me again? Are you doing me Are you daring me for a challenge with that? Very well, I shall shut that insolent mouth of yours again. You, take care of her. Oh boy, here we go again. Alright. Come on, Rin. Let's do this. Beat the crap out of them. Bam! Whew! That's like half of their HP in just one attack. Alright. Oh no. Okay, well, at least Rin received no damage, so... Oof! Alright, come on. Beat him! Yeah! That was easy. But now we have Sasami. You are holding up unexpectedly well. Well then, I shall take you on myself. Self-centered cat queen versus totally flat. Alright, come on, Rin. Rin! Oof, yes. Yes! Oh my god, come on! No! Come on, Rin, let's do this! No! No! Oh no, we're gonna lose. Yup. There she goes. Oh, we were so close. That's about right. Mission failed. Wait, wasn't that different from the original mission? We should treat everything as a mission. I'm sure I'm just getting tricked. And so the night went on. Oh my goodness. Alright, May 20th. Well, today is Sunday. As the usual members were busily eating breakfast, we can't search for new members, but we could spend all day practicing baseball. But that might lead to a sinking morale. Masato was lying with his face down on the table. Rin, in contrast, idly stared up at the ceiling. Kenga was just eating at his own pace. Maybe you're right. Okay, I understand. Both Masato and Rin twitched in response to his words. Today will be Independent Training Day. With that, they simply sank back to their original poses. Looks like it barely had any effect. Wasn't everything you've been doing so far independent training in the first place? Kenga rebutted calmly. I see. But remember, there's only a week until the match. Do you think we can afford to fool around at a time like this? That too, weren't you merely fooling around all this time? Well, yeah. But even if it's just fooling around, doing it in a half-assed way isn't any good. You have to be serious about it to enjoy it. Once you've decided to do something, you ought to be serious about it. That applies to both battle and baseball, am I wrong? I see. This time, Kengo acknowledged his point of view, meaning there was no one left to oppose him. After all, if today was an independent training day, nothing would get in the way of Kengo immersing himself in kendo practice, so he had no reason to complain. Anyway, I'm going out after breakfast. Coming with me, Riki? Usually we don't really have a choice, so I guess so. I nodded without hesitation. It had been a while since I last left the campus, so I was feeling very refreshed. It was as though I'd forgotten all about the outside world. This is great for a change of pace. I'm glad. We arrived at the shopping district. Ah, right, I need to withdraw some cash. Huh? Didn't you say that 2 weeks ago as well? Traveling's expensive, you know. But that is all the time that I have for this episode, guys. So if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, by subscribing, you're becoming part of a legacy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!